Bullet holes riddle the side of a Dayton home, and now police are trying to find out who is responsible. Officers were called to the 2900 block of Luella Avenue last night after a woman said her house was hit by gunfire. She told officers she heard about 20 shots and glass breaking downstairs. When police arrived, they found multiple bullet holes in the walls and a gun inside, but the woman says it isn't hers. Officers also found drugs, including fentanyl. The woman and her children were at home during the shooting, but no one was injured. Right now, police are working to find out who fired those shots and why. Reports of an assault on UD's campus has students and officers on high alert this morning as a safety advisory was issued across campus. The assault happened early yesterday near the chapel, but the students did not report it until later in the day. They say a group jumped out of a car and hit them with a gun. UD police say their opportunity to catch the group shrank when the students waited hours to report the crime. Investigators are looking into a possible connection between two store robberies last night. Police and deputies were called to North Gettysburg Avenue, where they say someone held up a Dollar General store with a gun. Then, a little while later, authorities were called to a second location in Harrison Township after reports of an armed robbery. Now, investigators think the same person could be responsible for both of those robberies. A Clark County deputy is now back at work after shooting a news photographer. Take a look at this body camera video of the shooting back in September. The Clark County Sheriff told News Center 7 Deputy Jacob Shaw started working in the jail last Saturday. The shooting victim, Andy Grimm, works for the New Carlisle News. The night he got shot, Grimm says he had stopped to take pictures at a traffic stop where Shaw was working. That's when Shaw said he thought Grimm had a gun.
It's hard to believe that he's back to work, but I'm just waiting on due process.
Grimm said he's healed and is back working as normal. Right now, the sheriff's office is not commenting on the status of this investigation. A man could face a life behind bars after a jury just found him guilty of rape. Randy Staniford had a knife when he kidnapped and raped a girl waiting at her bus stop on Edgar Avenue last year. Staniford was homeless when he did this. He was also a registered sex offender from a crime committed in 2008 and got out of prison in 2015. It's 8:08 now. Ahead on News Center 7 Saturday, the war on drugs is at an all-time high as the opioid epidemic reaches its peak. Coming up, what organizations across the country are doing today to help fight the problem.